Hello everyone, my name is Serena Bahad and this is the Women in Tech channel where you can expect to meet a different boss lady in the tech industry every single weekday. Here's the agenda of what we have coming up this week. Get ready to screenshot.
That's all from me. Enjoy the takeovers this week and we'll chat soon. Bye-bye.
Hey everyone, I'm Stacie Taylor-Cima. I'm the mom of these two cuties. And I'm a remote product manager and I'm actively learning to code. I'm going to be taking over the Women in Tech social media for Mamas in Tech Monday. I'm incredibly fortunate to have a career that allows me to stay at home and take care of my kids, but that also means that my work days start at about 6 in the morning and span till like 1 or 2 the next morning. So every morning I've got a nanny that comes for 2 to 3 hours and I head down to my co-working space and fit in as much hustle as I can before she leaves because the rest of the day I spend taking care of the kids. And of course I've got a few meetings throughout the week that I phone or video into, but the kids just join me and it's totally awesome. As a mama in tech, it is incredibly refreshing to work in such a family-friendly environment. Working for a startup means that I've worn many hats. I've done everything from account management to building processes and training, but my favorite thing that I get to do is the product management for our internal software. So some of the things that I'm responsible for are the planning phase where I collaborate with the CEO to decide what direction we're going, what things we're going to do next. And then I spend time documenting really detailed user stories and acceptance criteria and building wireframes to give to developers for them to work off of. Then I also manage the development stage where I'm setting deadlines and communicating with developers and testing the things that they build before we deploy them to production site that our account managers use. I'm also responsible for the user management of everything, so collecting feedback from our users and turning those into stories and really just starting the whole process over again. What I love most about my role is I get to make people's lives easier by giving them technology that helps them work smarter and faster and more efficiently. But throughout my time in this role, I've stumbled across a few frustrations where I was trying to explain to contractors exactly what I was trying to build, and because they didn't understand our business and our processes as intimately as I did, they just didn't fully understand what I was going for. And I find myself thinking, I know it needs to be done, I have all the plans right here, I just want to build it myself. And so that's what drove me to learn how to code. So because my tech career is so young, I don't have all the answers, but I thought I'd share some tips with you that I've really, clung to so far on my journey. Find a way to learn something every day. That's kind of a no-brainer because the tech industry is always changing, but learning is also where you find inspiration and motivation and causes you to think of things you hadn't before, which I think just makes you a better person in general. Time to network. This is nothing you haven't heard before, but being a woman in tech can be really challenging, and it's going to be a lot harder than it has to be if you don't have a bunch of tech buddies backing you up. Dedicate time to planning and journaling. Now, this might seem like a waste of time while you're doing it, but there's no better way to grow than to make solid plans and reflect on them afterwards to see what worked and what didn't work. And finally, take charge of your future. I think that as women in tech, we've all felt deterred or unwelcome at one time or another. And I just want us to remember that you're in charge of writing your narrative, not someone else. So do what you want and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. So that's what I have. I've set some really ambitious goals for myself, and I work hard every day to make sure I get where I want to be. I think together as women in tech, we can shift the industry to be more inclusive and empathetic and
just productive. So let's get to work.